Where's the mic? Anyways, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you can hear me. This video is gonna be kind of short, low key. It's just like a little life update, everything that has been going on, everything that's like happened already. It's currently 2:26 in the morning, so I was just doing like a lot of scrolling on Instagram and TikTok, and it's like at night whenever you get those videos, they make you wonder like, wow, so much has happened, and you just continue to live life, honestly, and not even to be like cheesy or like sentimental, but like so much goes on, and we just continue to live. We don't stop. Like the time, like the world doesn't stop for any little problem, any bump in the road. And I've really come to realize that over the last 2 years, just with everything that I've had going on or like gone on in the past. And it's just like makes you wonder like, how am I doing it all and still looking perfect on the outside? You know what I mean? Not like perfect, but like still going with through everything that I'm doing. So I kind of just wanted to make this video so that I can like, I guess, talk about what's going on and like just like a little life update for everybody. And I just want to start off this new like academic year, school year, whatever it is that you're going into or what you're doing in life right now. I just want to start it off, for me at least, in August. I'll be starting school again. As many of y'all may or may not know, if y'all don't know me, actually, you know what? I should probably start off with that. My name is Jonathan. I am 20 years old, and I lost 3 people that were really important to me in 3 months, and I dropped out of college, took a year off, and am now going back. Anyways, but that all happened to me within a year, and it just made me want to take a break from life and everything else that I was doing. I still continued to live, obviously, do what I had to do, like, but it was just so hard to do it all at once. So basically, back whenever I was a senior in high school, my parents split up and we ended up moving out. My mom, my brother, and my sister and I am the oldest of 3, and I was finishing high school, and I graduated class of 2024. I spent my summer doing a lot of stuff, going on vacation, working. I went to Europe, and I started school. I started college in 2024 as a freshman. Right off the bat, I went to Sam Houston, and in October, I lost someone really important to me. In November, I lost somebody really important to me, and in December, I lost my stepfather, and that was really hard. Even though my parents were split up, I still took it really hard. I ended up still going to school back again the spring semester. Or what is that? No. Yeah, the spring semester. I don't know. The second semester, I still went to school. This was all in my freshman year still. And I ended up taking 4 more classes during the summer. And I took all of those classes. And by the end of it, I was so tired. Like, I did not know what to do anymore. It was just school and work, and that's all I knew. School and work. And the day before classes started at Sam Houston, I went crying to my mom to tell her that I could not go back to school. So the night before classes started, I logged into my Sam Houston account and I withdrew from all my classes and school. it was really hard for me to accept that I wasn't going to school, especially because I've always been such an academic person. I always have loved school, like science and like all that stuff like that. So like school was all I have always known. I always knew that I wanted to like go to school, go to college, go to med school, become a doctor, that type of stuff. And that was just not in the books for me after everything happened. So I was like, I'm gonna take a year off and I'm going to decide what I want to do or if I want to go back to school or stuff like that. And it was just really hard for me all over just to do everything. I was helping my mom a lot with the kids and I was still trying to do my own stuff. If you don't know, I also own a small cake business. It's Cakes by Jonathan. I'm gonna throw that in there so y'all can go support Cakes by underscore Jonathan, all lowercase. But it was just really hard for me to like do everything and still put on this great personality that I carried with me. And I've always been the person that was like show up and show out, never, have like a frown on my face or like just always do stuff and like do it with so much like passion and everything like that. So it was really difficult for me to continue to do everything and suffer with all the loss and the pressure that I had on me at the same time. I drew a blank. I don't know what to say. I continued to do, what I was doing. I was working still, like I said, taking care of the kids. And I realized that I was just not doing good. Like after, not going to school anymore and like just working and taking care of the kids, I realized I was not doing good anymore. And I went to go see a therapist, which was really hard for me to accept because therapy is not something that Hispanics really do. It's not something that we have like a lot of history with, I guess you could say. It's not frowned upon, but like it's very like you just, you don't go see a therapist because you're crazy type of thing, you know what I mean? But I went to a therapist and it was hard. My first two sessions, I just sat there and cried because it was like I'm coming to therapy to talk about my problems because I was not okay and I wasn't in the right like headspace, just mentally, physically. Everything wasn't, just good for me, I guess you could say. But I went to go see a therapist and I got diagnosed with, or, whatever, with depression. And that was really hard for me to accept as well because it's like, wow, I am sad, like legit sad. So I got put on antidepressants, which is also something that's not really common, I guess you could say, for me. It was something that was like not embarrassing, but like I was just super like it was just different, honestly. But now that I am currently still on those, I don't go to therapy as much, but I am doing so much better, just realizing what like all my problems and just everything that I have overcome already at such a short matter of time. I can like proudly say that I am doing so much better. And I am finally going back to school. That's why I kind of wanted to make this video too, because so much is changing. Like I'm going out more, which is something that I never did, like hanging out with friends and stuff like that. It's not something that it was common for me. And I'm finally going back to school, so I feel like everything's kind of going back into like one piece again, and it wasn't like that for so long. It felt like every piece of the puzzle was in different places and I wasn't able to connect them. But now I feel like slowly and surely that the puzzle doesn't always have to fit. You do stuff at your own time and it will get done over the course of time. Does that make sense? Like, I feel like there's this, like, in this generation, there's like a sense that, like, you have to do everything so fast. Like, I see constantly on social media that people are getting married at such a young age, and like, or like the houses, they're buying houses and they're doing all these things, and it makes you just want to move through life so fast. And that is not what it's all about. Like, not everybody's life course is going to be the same. And for myself, I have like truly realized that. And I am, like, I constantly just was thinking, like, if I kept putting off school, it was just gonna take so much longer to finish. And I realized that that's not always true. Like, you're still young, even if you aren't like young. Like, there's always time to do stuff, and no matter at what pace or in what point of your life it gets done, you will achieve that goal, and it will still mean the same. It will still have the same value that like it would if you were in your 20s or in your 40s or your 50s. It doesn't matter how old you are when you complete it. It's the fact that you have done it. And I'm just so proud that I have taken the time to realize that and actually continue to want to do stuff. Like, I started this YouTube account so long ago, and I was like, oh, I really want to post YouTube videos. I really want to do this. I really want to do that. And like, there's just constant, like, so many ideas that I have in my head, but it's like I wasn't in the right headspace. I wasn't there to actually want to create the things. It was the fact that I was trying to cover up something that I wasn't ready with. But it's now that I've taken the time and waited, I have realized that I'm ready, and I realized that I didn't need to do it so fast. I it takes time. And I don't know if I feel like I'm just yapping or like just rambling on saying the same things, but in my head I'm just like, I have finally learned to overcome the fear of not being perfect or like just anything, and just wanted to like start over, I guess you could say. Like, this will be a new academic year. It's not a new year, but a new academic year. And I feel like when life starts to start over, and I will be going back to school, doing, back to studying. But I'm just so excited for school as well. Like, it's crazy to think, like, I'm going into my sophomore year of college, and I'm so excited for school, for all my classes that I have signed up for. I'm only taking 4 classes right now. I'm going to start off small, but still go back full time. I was doing a lot of classes whenever I first started college. I was taking 7 classes each semester my freshman year, and I'm like, that's insane now that I look back on it. Every single time, like, somebody was like, oh, what classes are you in? I'm like, oh, I'm in this, 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 and this. And the list wouldn't end, and they're like, how are you living life? How are you getting by? I'm like, I have no idea. But I did it, and I still took classes over the summer, and luckily I've done so much that where it's put me in a really good place, and I've learned from all that, and I'm just so excited to go back and do great things again. It's not like I haven't done great things now. I will just be doing them in a different chapter of my life. Just so excited to continue this journey of life. And I hope to be posting so much more content on this channel for, people to see, even though I only have like 20 something subscribers. But that's okay, because it doesn't matter how many subscribers you have. It's the fact that you're doing it. And that's really what I want to do. And I'm so excited. I have so many ideas for videos that I've always had in the back of my mind, or like written down in my phone. And I just never did them because I either got like too embarrassed or like just anything. And I realized you don't have to be embarrassed. Like, you don't have to be embarrassed. Like, just do it. Nobody cares what you do, literally. I ever have so many videos of me recording in public, and nobody even bats an eye at you. Trust me. So this is just your chance to go out there and do whatever you want to do. and start a new, literally turn a new page. Turn a new page. But yeah, that was my little rant of everything that's been going on in my life and everything that I've been doing and everything that's been happening and has happened already. And I hope y'all enjoyed this small little chat. And if you know you want to, and if you haven't already, subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I really hope to make more videos, and I hope that this just gives you a small insight of who I am and what is to come, because I have a really great personality. I love to talk and make new friends and do so many things. Anyways, yes, I hope to see y'all in the next video, and I hope y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.